Hey, welcome to TMX Brick Notes. My name is Martin, and after a year on YouTube talking about Lego, whether it be news, terminology, bricklink tips, or showing hauls, I am ready to show you the first look at my Lego city. Now there's a lot of different things that I want to do with this city. It's just getting started right now, so if you have any questions, leave those in the comments. But without further ado, let's go take a look. There you have it. This is my city. I am so excited, and it is just getting started. Now, the main thing that probably stands out for you is the road, the main big median that's right there in the middle. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. This is something that I don't think I've seen anybody else do. So it turned out fantastic. That's what's great about it. It really did. You can see there is a turn lane to go left, and I'll go into more detail on that later. The other thing you notice is that there is only one building. Can you guess what it is? It's a post office. So that is the only building. That is also currently a work in progress. And then I added a large green grassy park area that's 48 studs square. And you can see all my friends hanging out playing Red Rover. So let's get a little closer here and see what we got. Here is the post office, and one thing you can see are the mail drops in the front. One thing I definitely want to do is switch those out so that they are completely blue. I chose to go with some dark blue gray around the base and add a little blue line accent. I even did a blue line up top here. Not sure if that's going to stay. Again, this is a work in progress. Now, one thing you might wonder is, okay, what's this going on the side over there? Well, don't worry about that. A building is going to cover that up once I finally build something on this grassy green area on the side. And it's even more evident on this side that a building is going to cover up this wall because of all that madness going on right there. You can see a whole bunch of different colors. Again, don't worry about that. It will be completely covered up. You'll never know, except for the fact that you saw it right now. It's time to go inside the only city building right now, the post office. And you can see out front we do have the mailbox drops. Those are pretty cool. And the thing that also around the top here we have a little bit of decoration rather than just having a plain flat roof. But the thing that I'm really excited about is not only can you pop the roof off, but it comes with this front wall. And it leads you to the main feature of the post office. The thing that I'm most excited about, the thing that I love here, are these P.O. boxes. So people can come to the post office and get their mail. And look at that, they've got some mail. Holy cow, who is that? Somebody needs to check their P.O. box. It's definitely still a work in progress. I'll show a final video on this later. It's missing some tile for the floor. It's missing a counter on this side right here. But this is going to be the main counter with a scale and a sign for the prices. You have a door to get to the back area, and in the back area there's going to be a bunch of stuff for the workers to run the business, and then you have a back door where you can sneak out to the alley. But I'm really excited about how this is coming along thus far. Well, here's where it helps to be tall. This is a picture coming straight down from the ceiling. The black area is the roof of the post office. My next building is going to be on that light gray base plate next to it. So the roads right now are definitely the highlight, and especially this median road where you have a left turn lane. I'm inspired by roads whenever I build a city on, for instance, SimCity or a game like that, or even a Lego city. I start with the roads. I need to start with the roads. That is the base. That's where everything starts. And then I can build around that. And I'm really excited how this turned out. In fact, one thing that you'll notice that is different is the curve. Went with a curve here. I originally had it squared off, and then I tried going with these angled pieces, but the curve looks much better. And I'm really excited. It's a great way to add some green to the city also. You can see here how I did the corners. It's just a wedge plate, and it's been covered up by tiles. There is a gutter and of course a fire hydrant, and this these tiles tie the two streets together. Let me show you on the other end so you know exactly what I'm talking about. For this video, I purposely left the tile off of this intersection, and let's zoom back and you can see without the tile, it's not tied into anything. It could just come straight apart. The same thing with this street over here. It's not tied in until the sidewalk ties it in. Here's a section that has not been added to the city yet, and you can see it is 32 by 32 studs. This is another intersection, and I'll show you the bottom side so you can get an idea of how I'm putting it together just a little bit. I'll do a video on that later. But you can see the different colors in the corners. It doesn't matter what color they are because they get covered up by the tile. A bunch of these pieces, these blue ones, are 1x4 plates. I grabbed them off the pick-a-brick wall, 1x4 red bricks. And then these black ones all have studs on the other side. Let me show you here by just popping off one of these corners and zooming in a little bit. There you go. You can see how the black ones are 1x4 bricks with 4 studs on the side. They hold everything together. Just falling apart right here. And without them, the sidewalk doesn't stay on. Again, we're looking at the subterranean of the city below the sidewalk. It's yellow 1x8 bricks. To me, it didn't matter at all because they're eventually going to get covered up. And even if they aren't, I could make them brown, I could make them dirt, but I chose yellow because they were the cheapest. Here's a close-up on one of the gutters. You can see that it is black underneath there. We take this one tile off and it is smooth to the road. It's a black brick on its side there and then a black plate underneath this grill piece. I'm really excited with how the fire hydrant turned out. I like the classic look. There are 3 1x1 round plates put on an old headlight piece and it's all red. One more peek at how these roads are put together. In case you didn't notice before, it is bricks on their side, and I do plan to do a video in the future so you can see how I put those together, but I just love how it looks. I love how the median looks. It is just fantastic. So I hope you like the look of it also. As I said before, I have a bunch of friends here in the park that are playing a game, Red Rover. And Mardi Gras Man 2-3 is running across right now. There's me! That's me, TMX with Bonsai. And who else do you notice? There's a whole bunch of people here. You'll recognize most of these people from YouTube. Okay, for the final shot, I threw some vehicles on here so you can get an idea of the scale. When I was first putting streets together, I was thinking, oh, 32 is long enough, but then I realized not quite. The long median road here is 96 bricks long, and you can see when you put in a semi, it takes up a lot of length. So you need long roads. The roads over here on each side are 48 long. You can tell that by the way they match up with the base plate. And what is this? It looks like that is who needed to pick up their mail, the rock monster. Holy cow! Thank you very much for stopping by today to get the first look at my city. I'm really excited about it, and I promise there's going to be a lot more progress as we continue to build more roads and more buildings and add to just not a post office, but a bank and whatever else. In fact, what do you think the next building will be? Put in your guess. What building should I do next, or what building do you think that I will do next? I'm excited to see what your comments are. Until next time, check out tmxbricknotes.com, or you can watch me on YouTube here, or you can even find me on Instagram. All right, take it easy. I'll see you later.
Beep, 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 beep. Get out of there, hurry.
What is going on? No, no.
Oh man, Martin, your city's crazy. Oops. There. Whoa. Do, 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 do.
Bonsai! Here comes the meat wagon.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh no! Oh! Clutch! What happened? Beep beep! Wee wee! That's like off the screen.